to do another quick live stream, and wanted to share kind of like a disturbing experience that I had yesterday. But I'm going to give it a little bit of time for some people to get in here. Looking forward to General Conference. I know that all of you are as well. I can't wait to do this video later today about 1823, just because I think it's a really fascinating insight. The things that I was shared with me in the comments, and then what I was able to pull up. I was kind of like getting it ready last night, and saved all these different talks in a folder, so I have them ready to go for later today when I do the video. But anyway, I don't know. I don't mean to like get anybody's hopes up, including my own, but I really do think it's going to be a really good general conference. Will something big happen? Don't know, but I think it will be special nonetheless. So, going to give it just a little bit more time. We went up to Wichita, and I bought some new shirts. Kizzy just got off of school. Glad to be here. Like that. Joni's here. Hey, Jared. Hey,
Hi,
Joni.
Joni.
Oh, Jenica says,
Hi, Joni.
hello. The haystack. I'm in. Hope's way up.
Yeah, for all of us.
Okay, yeah, frankly,
Yeah.
yeah, probably everybody has their hopes way up. But how can you not after everything that's happened between last conference and this conference? It's just crazy. The video I'm going to be doing today, it has to do with Elder Bednar. He's talked about 1823 a couple times, and he's seemed to kind of like get a little bit more active with like talking about the second coming and stuff. And anyway, I'll just share that with you guys later. Okay, Becca _ it'll be good no matter what. That's true. Joni says, waiting for my face to cool off from the laser. Hi, Jenica. Yeah, I'm friends with Joni on Facebook, and Joni, I saw your story on there, so that's cool. Brian Kramer, hope your weather is better there than Salt Lake City. Yes, it is. This is what it looks like. It's a nice overcast day, and it's you know what the temperature is?
It's in the 60s, upper 60s.
Upper 60s, so I'm pretty happy with it. The haystack, it's crazy. I get so much from each conference, and others I talk to say they don't get anything, and it blows my mind. Not everybody's on the same level, and hopefully they level up at some point. Crochet Mama, hey Jared, glad I caught you live again. I'm glad you did too. So I just want to share a quick experience before my daughter gets out of school here. We're picking her up and waiting for school to get out. So, oh my gosh, yesterday I was trying to look for some new music to play along with my videos on TikTok, and also for shorts on YouTube shorts and stuff like that. And I've found it kind of difficult in recent years, and as I get older, to kind of like keep on top of what is new and what's cool. And
I need to answer that.
huh?
I need to answer that.
Can you call after this, or do you need to talk to him now?
I need to talk to him now. I
All
won't
right,
be able
guys.
to get a hold of him.
All right, guys. I gotta.
No, don't go. They have to call back, and I have to answer it.
Oh, okay.
I can't call them.
Okay, I might have to go in just a second, you guys. Anyway, oh, Doug Noble, welcome to members. He must have just become a member. I'm sorry. I'll try and do more members only videos. I'll try and do that. Okay, so I've found it difficult to keep on top of like new music that's good. In fact, I feel like I've been struggling with that since maybe our early marriage. Okay, and I think that's partly because like back in the like 90s and late 90s, I was a teenager during the late 90s and into the early 2000s. That's when I was going into school. And back in those days and before, there were a lot more. I feel like there were a lot more big bands. Big bands. There still are today, but I feel like they're fewer. I think it has to do with how the music industry is kind of gone. how now we have like these streaming services, and there's not so much like, we're no longer in the days where you go to a CD store and you buy an album, and you buy that album just for one song, and all the other songs are crap. So I think that the music industry has become more streamlined and efficient, but at the same time, um, you don't have big bands like before, and so it's like harder for me to like keep on top of like good songs. And so, okay, make a long story short, I did a search on YouTube for, the top songs, like the top pop, the top adult contemporary, stuff like that, top rock for 2023. And I was doing it on YouTube, and some people had made some playlists, and so I was watching the playlist, and they had the music videos, and it, oh my gosh, it just about killed me. Just how degenerate and how evil uh, the music industry is now. It's always been evil to some extent, but again, you can think back to the 90s, and you'd listen to like a just a nice adult contemporary station. You need to have like some good songs. It'd have some bad stuff in it, but like generally speaking, it's easy listening music, good for a general audience. And I feel like that just doesn't really exist anymore. But like watching uh, music videos have always been provocative. That's just the nature of the business, is you have to be edgy. But the level that we're at now with the evil, it's almost like I had such a dark feeling, and I was just like, okay, I cannot do this again. Um, First of all, it's like no one's capable of making good music anymore. For one thing, a lot of it just sounds like the same, and I don't think that's just because I'm getting old. I'm still in my 30s, so I feel like I'm still in tune, but I really think that music nowadays is not as good. It's not as diverse, and it's all just very, gosh, it just like it. A lot of it sounds the same. Um, but a lot of the music was bad. The lyrics were bad. The music videos were beyond bad. And when I say that, I mean just like super dark and disturbing, and just like so like the evil, like like we've said so many times on the channel, and people have commented and stuff, Satan's not even trying to hide anymore. It's just like the depths of evil that these music videos have reached are just unbelievable. It's like to the core of how evil you can get. So I'm just like, I just wanted to vent about that, about it's a really sad time right now. Our civilization has gotten to a point where it's incapable of producing good entertainment, original entertainment, music, movies, TV shows. A lot of it is very unimaginative. A lot of it is remakes and reboots and soft reboots, and it's just so dark. It's so dark. It's like unconsumable. You know, it's not a problem if you yourself are a dark person, but there again, the middle ground, there's not really any more middle ground. Everything is just like all the way that way. And there's very little for you to enjoy if you're on the good side and you enjoy wholesome things. Um, I was able to find some good country songs, some new country songs. Even a couple of those were a little bit on the bad side. I do love country, um, but oh my gosh, I just after I got off the computer, my wife and my daughter were done watching Chuck, because they're watching Chuck together. And by the way, that's like all that we can like watch nowadays is like old TV series and stuff like that, and old
Even Chuck
movies.
is. Even Chuck, I have problems showing my daughter some of them.
Yeah. Anyway, after they were done watching that and I was off the computer, I just like had this like dark feeling, and I had to watch something to like rinse my brain out. And I said a little prayer, in a sense, kind of like casting Satan out of my immediate area. Um, in a sense, just asking for Heavenly Father's help. And then we always watch Retail Archaeologist. It's a YouTube channel. It's a guy out of Arizona that he goes and like explores dead malls and stuff like that. And it's very mellow. It's very good. It's wholesome. And I was able to kind of like calm down. And by the time I was ready to sleep, everything was fine. But I was like truly shocked because it's been a long time since I've watched a music video. Probably the last time that I watched a music video was when we were in Arizona and we would go to the gym. We went to Lifetime. I don't know if you guys know Lifetime, but it's a really good gym. It's nice, but they have like music videos playing and stuff, and it was okay back then. But it's been a long time since I've watched one, and it's just like, oh, boy, is it bad. It is really bad. A lot of it is just like so like uh, a certain type of grotesque kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Just like degenerate, grotesque, disturbing chaos that's really colorful. Basically, but very colorful and sparkly. It's just awful. Blah. Okay, so let's see what people are saying here. Chromatic of Tucson, hello. Mad about JD. My husband and I get to attend the Sunday morning session at the conference center. I'm learning to get better prepared. Awesome. I hope you have a good time. Daniel Hershey, hey Jared. I'm looking forward to the international singers. Yeah, me too. You guys go watch that YouTube video on the church YouTube channel that talks about that. It's interesting. Brian Kramer, grr. Kizzy, I'm so excited to be there Saturday afternoon. You guys are lucky. Jensen Rigby, check out Last Dispensation. Christ is here. This makes me excited. Fingers crossed. Okay, cool. That's my friend Troy. I'll have to. I think I saw something like that. Are you talking about that one that he put out recently about Elder Cook, like knows that he's here or something like that? Anthon Hall, Jared is going in the wrong direction on the timber. Oh, the timeline. Go listen to Yes, ELO, Boston. Going in the wrong direction on the timeline. What do you mean? Mad about JD, if you want to get more from conference, then show the Lord that you're willing to listen to what they say by reading and rereading the conference talks. Yep. Joyous Genealogist, I love 80s music. I don't listen to anything new nowadays because it's so bad. Yeah. Very occasionally, something does pop up that's new and good, and it's like not pure evil. But we're never going to have music again like we had in the 80s or the 90s or any other decade. Like all of it is now just this like stupid electronic hip hop sounding, or just it all sounds like everybody is now a computer or a smartphone and they make digital sounding music. It's gross. German Slice, unfiltered AI art is a new danger that's rising up. Yeah. Myra Russell, I think he's already here. Can't wait for General Conference. Had a beautiful rainbow over the Sacramento Temple Tuesday evening as we were having our temple and family history night for the youth. Cool. That is a great experience. That must have been really good. I think he's here too. I frankly, I do. And one reason why I think that, again, not to be a broken record, but it's when Elder Anderson said during the Christmas devotional, he ended it by saying, "Joy to the world, the Lord is come." And as you may or may not know, that's the Second Coming song. It's a Christmas song, but it was originally written to be kind of like a Second Coming song. And the way that he said it is as though it was like a matter of fact, the Lord is come, like he's here. I would not be surprised. Becca underscore indie music all the way. Lois Leonard. So the last dispensation is saying that the Savior is here and they are having meetings now. As I understand it, 2 of the 22 at, then it ends right there. I'll have to check out his video, or maybe just call him. Nancy D, Tom McDonald, and John Rich, new song, End of Times. Anthony, Anthony Hall, the LDS Living app has some new uplifting music now and then. Yeah, you see though, look, I can't do really churchy music or Christian rock or Christian music. I just want music which is that's fine, you know, it can be good and uplifting. Um I like having hymns at church, but I for me personally, just at church or maybe in the temple. I want just good regular music about whatever subject as long as it's not bad. You know, I want to be able to have good music that doesn't have to be produced or doesn't necessarily have to be about gospel topics all the time. Just like good,
Christmas music.
huh?
Christmas music.
Oh, Christmas music is for Christmas time, honey. Becca underscore. Oh, I love Tom McDonald. Audrey, finally caught you live. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Audrey. Living the dream. Got here late. What were you listening to? Just horrible stuff. I don't even want it. I just did a search on YouTube for 2023 hits, 2023 adult contemporary, and it was pretty much all just horrible and awful. Judy Carroll, I love the group Home Free. They sing really good songs. The Haystack, I miss shows like Home Improvement with Tim Allen. Yep, we're never going to have those again. Not until the millennium. Your Fretless Friend, Haken is the newest music that I really like. Not much darkness in it. It's prog rock. Not sure how you feel about that. I don't even know what prog rock is. I'm not with it. And it feels like on TikTok every time that they're I better go. The kids are getting out. I'm gonna embarrass my daughter if she sees me doing a live stream. I better go before she chews me out. I'll talk to you guys later. That video is probably going to be up later because we're going to do some more stuff after this. But thanks for joining me, and take care.